Got him. That fish choked it. Not a bad fish, but not what we're looking for. Welcome back to another episode, guys. Today, I'm out here hunting big fish. No, this is not one of them, but it's the first one I got in the boat. So I'm gonna bounce around a couple of baits. My goal objective for today, is to catch one over the slot limit and transplant it to my pond. Let's see how this goes. The slot limit is 14 to 18. I need one over 18 inches to keep it. Let's see if this works. Got him. Not a very big one, but at least we're catching. There he was. There he is. That's not a bad one. There he is. Got that one. It was a lot wider in color. There he was. See that belly? There he was. Right up by the bank. Another chunker. Got him. Not very big. Little guy. There he is. A little better fish. Not a bad one though, we're getting bigger. Got him. There he was. Little guy. There he was. Oh, dude. There you go. That fish came off on his own. There he was. Took me a second to get that dude off. There he was. There he was. Now he's been caught twice. Alright guys, I took the Zoom Super Fluke off and I'm switching over to the Senko. Hooked it weedless because I'm going to be throwing and stuff like that. There he was. Caught one on a Senko. The main reason I put this on is to fish up here just like that and let it sink right down beside these giant trees. And the bass will sit underneath them. There he was. Oh, see there? Let's get him in the boat. Oh, he's not as big as I thought he was. Still a better fish. And again, he's been caught before. Decent fish though. On the blue Senko. There he was. Got him. Not a bad fish. Most of the time when you're throwing a Zoom Super Fluke like this, you catch them right in the top of the mouth like this or right in the bottom. It's It's rare you catch them in the side, but it happens too. But most of the time I catch them right in the top, which is great. If you'll keep your fluke where you can still visibly see it, you'll actually see the fish strike, and it lets you know when you need a jerk, because a lot of times they'll swim right at you and you won't feel them. But if you see that bright flash run across, that's when you got to set the hook. There he was. I saw the flash. It's a decent fish. Not quite in the top, but pretty close. Decent fish. If you're not fishing with polarized lenses, when you're fishing one of these, you're messing up. They really allow you to see the bait in the water and see the fish strike it. Ooh, did you see that fish? That's a quality fish. See again? Right in the top of the mouth. Nice fish, full of eggs. It's a reaction strike bite today. I couldn't catch them really on anything else other than that Senko. Now when I fish this thing, because my hook is right at the nose, it's got all the weight towards the front. And you want to pop doing really quick, sharp, crisp pops. And then if it comes too close to the surface, you pause for a minute and that bait will turn downwards with that weight of that hook, so you can keep it deeper. Because I'm trying to keep it, I got about 4 feet of visibility today, and I'm trying to keep it right about that 4 foot mark. Except when I'm up there close to the bank, I keep it a little closer to the surface because I know it's really shallow. But once I get out about right there, if it's coming to the top like that, I just let it sink a minute and then I go back to working it. That way it still has the same action, but it's down there about 3 or 4 feet. And see, you can see it as it comes by. You really want that erratic movement. And it's doing that 4 feet deep. Like quick pops. You want it to jerk and jump sideways and then pause and kind of do all this craziness. That's what you're looking for. The cadence I usually run is 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's my general go-to for fishing this bait, but sometimes I just do it whatever comes to mind when I'm actually throwing it. This is generally a bait that I throw when all my other baits stop working, because a reaction strike on a largemouth can pretty much be done any time of day on any lake. Normally I've tried other baits before I turn this on, even though it's going to catch a whole bunch of fish most of the time. There he was. Ooh, that's a decent fish. Look at that. Nah, he's just jumping really good. Still not a bad fish. Got him right in the side of the top of the mouth, if that makes sense. Nice fish though. This is how I nose hook them that far from the end. And if you hook it and you realize it's spiraling instead of darting, just pull the hook out and rehook it. Sometimes you either get a little off to the side or a little too far away from the head, and it'll cause it to do this instead of dart. There he was. wind's about to blow me off the lake. There he was, right on the bank too. Pretty. Not a very big one, but still fun to catch. There he was. I watched him hit it. Nice fish. There he is. Hook fell right out. Ooh, that was a good fish. Ooh, catch and release. I caught him right in the corner. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. I did not catch one over 18 inches, so that was a fail, but I did catch over 30 bass, and it's hard to complain about that. I mean, look at that bass thumb. Look at that. That's what you're hoping for. I caught a ton of bass. It was a great day. But anyways, I'll hopefully catch you back here next week. You guys have a good one.